Hey guys, welcome to Lux Lover. Today's video is a flip through of my Louis Vuitton GM agenda and the Damier Ebene print. In today's video, I will share with you guys how I utilize this planner. So if that sounds like something you're interested in watching, I hope you'd consider subscribing to the channel and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's get started. So I primarily use this planner for my daily, weekly, and monthly planning. So when you open up the planner, first thing you see are two secretarial pockets. So you have a larger secretarial pocket towards the front, followed by a medium-sized secretarial pocket. As you guys can see, I currently utilize the second secretarial pocket to store all of my cloth and paper dot stickers that I use on a weekly or monthly basis to do my planning. Then you have another slip pocket towards the front, and I currently have a beautiful journaling card that I received from Point & Hun, and it says, "Be that person who decided to go for it." And I secured this particular journaling card with an Ollie clip that I purchased directly from Ollie Block on their Etsy shop. For those of you that have watched my previous planner flip throughs, you guys know how much I love and enjoy beautiful or fashion inspired dashboards. So I have one of my favorite clear dashboards that I purchased from Element Paper Co. to protect the front of my planner as well as the dashboard. And here we have a beautiful fashion inspired dashboard that I purchased from one of my favorite planner Etsy shops, and it's the Clever Planner. I'll go ahead and link them in the description box down below. Every single dashboard that I will be showing you guys in today's video were purchased from the Clever Planner, and this was actually a custom order. So this came as part of their 12-month divider set. I didn't need a monthly divider set, and you guys will see that in a moment as I continue through the flip through of this agenda. So I reached out to the Clever Planner and I asked them if there's any possible way to convert the divider sets into dashboards, and she was able to do that for me. I was also able to select the color of my background. I just wanted a consistent white background for all of my dashboards, and she was able to deliver. Customer service is superb when it comes to the Clever Planner shop, as well as speedy shipment. So I definitely recommend that you check them out, and I will go ahead and link the shop in the description box. There are so many dashboard shops on Etsy, but they are by far the best when it comes to dashboards and in terms of their quality. I mean, look at the quality of these dashboards. And what I love about the Clever Planner dashboard is the fact that they are very slim so that they don't bulk up your planner. So that is also something to consider and be mindful of as you're purchasing dashboards. If you're not a minimalist like me when it comes to dashboards, I love color. So that's why I'm not a big fan of some of the dashboards that some of the planner shops currently have available on their website, and that's okay. It's not for everyone. I highly recommend this shop because their dashboards are super slim. And as you guys know, with previous planner flip through videos, I like to place some of my favorite journaling cards on the back of the dashboards. And this one was my latest journaling card that I received from the March Cloth and Paper subscription box. And it says, "A fresh start isn't a new place, it's a new mindset." Then at the top, as you guys can see, I have the top tab glass dividers that I also purchased from Cloth and Paper, and I purchased these gold foil divider labels from May Paper Co. And my latest Cloth and Paper contoured leather agenda, I share with you guys the divider labels that I purchased from May Paper Co. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description box. Go ahead and check it out. But they have the best divider labels in my personal opinion, and the quality of their divider labels is superb. So the first section that you'll see is my inbox section, and this is another beautiful Girl Boss inspired dashboard. And then towards the back, I went ahead and added a thank you card that I received with a Cecivi order. And then I love these clear inbox dashboards from Cloth and Paper. What I did was I placed some of the divider labels that I purchased from an Etsy shop. These divider labels are not from May Paper Co. In that video, I also share with you guys that prior to discovering May Paper Co., I used to purchase my divider labels from an Etsy shop. I'm not too crazy about the quality, so I went ahead and placed them on my inbox insert. And as you guys can see, I have different headings. So I have daily, and these are the things that I want to focus on: daily, family, weekly, personal, monthly, work, to do, finances, schedule, and cleaning. And I'll go ahead and show you what I did. What I did was I went ahead and purchased the cloth and paper square transparent page flags. And I believe the color is Leche. I'll go ahead and link it in the description box down below. And what I pretty much did was cut them down so that they can fit each box. And then what I did was I went ahead and bullet point some of the things that I need to work on. For instance, in the daily section, I have devotion and prayer. I want to make sure that I update my habit trackers daily, complete my gratitude log daily, weight measurement because I want to stay on top of my weight, and drink at least 1 bottle of water daily. And then same thing for weekly, monthly, to do, and so on, so that you get an idea of how I like to use the cloth and paper emboss insert. And by the way, I got this idea from a fellow planner here on YouTube. I'll go ahead and link her video and her channel in the description box for you guys. So I don't want to take credit for this system, but I watched her video and she had a wonderful system when it comes to utilizing the cloth and paper emboss insert. So I decided to go ahead and implement it in my planner routine. So next we have the cloth and paper digital declutter dashboard. And as you guys can see, I went ahead and placed some of my favorite page flags and circle page flags as well on this dashboard. So the next section is my to-do section. And here we have another beautiful fashion inspired dashboard. And on the back, I have another one of my favorite cloth and paper journaling cards. And I thought this was perfect for this section. It says Meraki, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, to do something with soul, creativity, or love, to put something of yourself into your work. So this was perfect for that section. And in this section, the first thing that you will see is a task delegation insert that I received from the February cloth and paper subscription box. And as you guys can see, I have all of the tasks that I needed to complete for the month of February. I love the fact that there's a section for you to work on priority tasks and non-priority tasks. So as you guys can see, I have those tasks listed there. And I also incorporated some of my favorite page flags with some additional reminders. And towards the bottom, I placed the month of March calendar at a glance that I also received from a cloth and paper subscription box. So next we have one of the newest inserts that I received from my March cloth and paper subscription box, and this one is the cleaning and chores. Now this is fairly new. I just added this to my planner a couple of days ago. So I will be utilizing it when I do my monthly planning for the month of April, but I definitely look forward to utilizing this. So you have a section to write down your daily chores. You have the days of the week so that you can check off these chores. And I love the fact that they sectioned off each day of the week so that you can write down whatever cleaning or chores that you need to accomplish for that specific day. And then you also have a note section. I was super happy about these inserts when I saw the sneak peek, and I definitely look forward to utilizing them for the month of April. And then the back is the same thing as the front, so it's front and back. And the last insert in my to-do section is a master list insert that I purchased from Infinite Lotus. So I just want to have access to this if I want to section off different tasks or activities that I need to complete. So now we start getting into my inspo section, and look at how gorgeous this particular dashboard is, also from the Clever Planner. And I thought this was perfect for my inspo section. And then towards the back, I have a beautiful journaling card that I received from Element Paper Co., followed by my morning mindset ruler. You guys know how much I love this particular half-page dashboard. So it's in every single planner that I own. And then what I did in this section here, I just have notes paper. However, I went ahead and placed some of my favorite Bible quotes on here. And these Bible quote stickers I purchased from an Etsy shop. I'll go ahead and link them down below in the description box. But I figured it would be great to place them in my inspo section. And my inspo section is just lined paper that I have from Socialize that I plan on utilizing to write down any inspiration, any notes, or even utilize it for journaling. Last top tab section is my goals section, and here we have another beautiful dashboard followed by another journaling card, and it says aspire not to have more but to be more. And I thought this was perfect for my goals section. And in this section, what I currently have is a quarterly review insert that I purchased from Infinite Lotus. Love this insert. It's very minimal, so you have each month sectioned off. So as you guys can see, I did fill it out for January, February, and March. I normally do my monthly planning at the end of the month. So at the end of this week, I'll be doing my planning for April. So at that point, I'll be filling it out. But I love the fact that each month is sectioned off so you can write down some of your goals or aspirations or whatever it is that you're looking to accomplish for each month of the year. And then on the back, you have your 2020-2021 vision. So you have a section to write down your top goals. So these were my top 5 goals for 2021. And then there's also a bucket list section, which I also love. And then you have your quarterly reviews. So since the quarter isn't over as of yet, I haven't completed it, but when I do my end of the month planning for next month, I will be completing my Q1 review. So you have a section for your accomplishments, improvements, and any notes that you want to jot down. And it's pretty much the same concept. So you have Q2, Q3, and then Q4. And then I also have a goal planner insert from Infinite Lotus that I also place in my goals section that I plan on utilizing to write down specific goals that I want to work on going into the middle of 2021 and towards the end of the year. Obviously, I didn't write them down yet. I wanted to leave this insert blank so that I can show you what the insert looked like, but after I film this video, I will be writing down my goals for the mid to the end of the year. And at the top, I placed this beautiful sticker that I received as a freebie with an Etsy order. It says, "Every great goal should scare you a little and excite you a lot." Love that. And I thought this was so appropriate for this particular section and insert. So now we get into my monthly calendar, and as you guys can see, I purchased the cloth and paper monthly glass divider set with gold foil. So that was the reason why I didn't want to purchase the monthly dividers from the Clever Planner, and I just requested for the dashboard. So it's pretty much the same concept for each month. So I'm not gonna go through much detail for each month, but I'll just give you a quick overview of the different dashboards that I have and why I placed them in each section. So here we have the month of January, and I have this beautiful fashion inspired dashboard, and she is sipping on champagne, and I thought this was so appropriate to start off the new year for the month of January. Get into the month of February, and I'm sure you guys can tell why I selected this particular dashboard for the month of February. Valentine's Day, the month of love, and it's a beautiful dashboard that says sometimes all you need is a big hug and love. Then I have another beautiful journaling card that I received with the Cloth and Paper March subscription box, and it says, "The more grateful I am, the more beauty I see." So I'll just quickly show you the inserts that I utilize for my planning. So this is a half a page monthly insert that I received with a Cloth and Paper subscription box. At the top, you have your month calendar at a glance. You also have a reminders section and then a priorities section. Love this particular insert. I know it seems repetitive, especially given the fact that I purchased these inserts, but I really like the concept and idea of these half-page inserts. So I decided to go ahead and incorporate it in my monthly planning. And then towards the back, you have a lined notes section. Prior to receiving these inserts, these are the inserts that I purchased directly from Cloth and Paper, and they are the month at a glance insert. So you have a section to write down your goals. As you guys can see, I went ahead and wrote down my goals for the month of February. You also have an important dates section where you can write down birthdays. So in the beginning of the month, it was my mom's birthday. Middle of the month, it was my dad's birthday, President's Day, Valentine's Day. And I also like to write down any appointments that I had. So I had an auto maintenance schedule at 9:30 on February 8th. And towards the bottom, you have a bills due section. I don't utilize this bills due section because of the fact I have an entire planner dedicated to my finances. However, I do like to jot down things like, for instance, my book club dues that are due at the end of the month and this particular agenda, so that I can remember that I need to ensure I incorporate that in my finance planner. And then you have a to-do section. So as you guys can see, I wrote down some of my to-dos, and then you can check them off as you complete them. Love these inserts. They're very minimal and they don't take as much space inside of your planner. So that is one of the reasons why I decided to go ahead and purchase the monthly calendar insert. What I love about the insert, towards the back, you have your month overview on a 2-page spread. You have a notes section. And how I like to use this notes section is to write down some of my favorite quotes. And then this is how I like to do my planning. So I purchase various stickers from various Etsy shops. I'll go ahead and link them in the description box down below. But as you guys can see, it's a pretty consistent theme. So on these days here where you see the stickers, those are my self-care days. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are self-care. So those are the days that I like to do either a face mask or a facial treatment, any type of self-care treatment that I want to do. I typically do them on those days of the week. And then as you guys can see, I had an oil change this day. I had a dentist appointment. And then I like to write down if it's a family member's birthday. As I shared with you guys, it was my parents' birthdays. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I like to work out. So as you guys can see, I have some workout stickers. However, on Thursdays, I like to do weightlifting. So that's one of the reasons why you see the weight stickers. Then I go ahead and write down my pay dates. Every other Saturday, I have a Zoom meeting for my book club. So I went ahead and marked that off. And then I like to plan when I'm going to do my grocery shopping. So I like to do grocery shopping the same weekend of payday. So I get paid this Friday. So this Sunday, I'm going to do my grocery shopping. Any chores or tasks that I need to do, I also plan for that. So I also clean on those days. And then every other week, I do an at-home manicure and wash my hair. So as you guys can see, I have these cute stickers that says wash hair and manicure. So that is pretty much how I like to plan for my month. I like to keep it simple so that when I take a look at it, I understand what I need to do for the day or what I have going on. And then at the top, I like to highlight important dates. I also like to use the Infinite Lotus daily plan insert. Now, I don't use this particular insert on a daily basis. It's more on a as needed basis. So if I have a lot going on for that particular day, what I like to do is utilize one of these inserts. I love the fact that there's a priority section to write down your priorities for that specific day, any task that you want to work on. You also have a schedule section, self-care, and then you can write down your meals. So next we have the month of March dashboard, and I selected this particular dashboard for this section because of St. Patrick's Day in March. This beautiful African-American girl is wearing the most beautiful shade of green. So I thought this was perfect for that section. We have the month of April. And for those of you that may not know, April is my birthday month. How beautiful is this dashboard, guys? So this particular one says happy birthday to you since it's my birthday month. To the month of May. And I selected this particular dashboard because it's so reminiscent of spring and summer. Here's a look at the month of June. Then we have July. How stinking cute is this dashboard, guys? So it's personalized with happy 4th of July. Love this attire that this beautiful African-American queen is sporting. We have the month of August, September, October, which is so reminiscent of fall. So I thought this was perfect for this particular month. To the month of November, Thanksgiving, which is one of my favorite holidays. So I thought this was so appropriate for this particular section. Lastly, we have the month of December, and it's a beautiful African-American girl sipping on a cup of coffee. Love the beautiful winter vibes that I'm getting from this particular dashboard. Towards the back, I have a credit card insert that I purchased from Cloth and Paper. And as you guys can see, I placed some of my routine cards in here. These routine cards, I believe, were from Infinite Lotus. So I went ahead and wrote down some of my routines. And then I placed my Cloth and Paper AM and PM task cards that I received in a subscription box down below. So towards the front, I have AM, I have a blank tab freebie stickers that I also received from Cloth and Paper. And then towards the back, as you guys can see, I have the PM on the back. That brings us to the last item in my planner, which is a page lifter that I purchased from Point & Hun. And in every single planner, I have one of these page lifters to protect the inserts inside of my planner. And then towards the back of the agenda, you have another pocket. And what I did was place a beautiful Cloth and Paper thank you card. You also have another secretarial pocket towards the back. It's currently empty. I didn't feel the need to place anything in here. One of my favorite erasable Pilot friction pens in a gold color. That is it, guys. That was my daily planner flip through. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of the inserts that I currently have inside of this planner and how I utilize this planner on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. As always, I thank you so much for tuning in to Lux Paris, and I will chat with you guys on my next video.